Alright, let me extract. Never mind, it's just a single thing. What am I saying? I'll just put it in. Gully.
Oh, golly.
Alright. Now I should be able to play the game.
Goliath.
Okay.
Let's see. Is everything set correctly? Yes. I'm hosting.
Alright, let me grab everything. Also, you know what's so funny, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
I asked you how to make the palette and stuff,
Yeah.
and then after that, one of the people in the server was like, "Oh, I already made a code, like, a version that's like fully coded and everything." Like, why? Why does this happen to me?
Oh.
So that was like an hour wasted of just trying to get the sprites in.
Aww.
But it could have been way worse. Wait, I can't go down. What?
What?
I can't go down to him.
No, you can.
Did you boot up the wrong version?
I'm going to check, I guess.
I am seeing you actually hover over his icon. So
yeah.
That's extremely weird.
Hold on. I'm just going make sure I'm not losing my mind.
You might be.
It happens more often than I would like.
What was that announcer call?
I'm trying to connect.
Oh, shit. I'm hosting again.
Okay. There he is. I see it. So, yeah, something happened. I don't even know. I'm assuming he only has one side, or is it like all of them?
He just has the one right now.
Wait for my signal.
They're doing the same intro.
Stop that. Stop flying.
I am not actually.
Don't tell me you're Baxter. Please don't tell me you're Baxter. And you just low profile everything with the crouch.
Oh no, I did give him a fairly big red box for that.
Okay, thank God.
I know, I saw that sprite and I'm like, oh god.
No DPs for you, by the way.
Oh god. I have a safe DP, I don't even know why.
Ow!
Oh, hey.
It has no dire counter effect, huh? I don't know your— Dude, my jab misses. This sucks. This matchup sucks. Why do you torture me like this?
I didn't draw the sprite.
It's fine.
Why does Jadis torture me like this? Why? Oh, this is a cool super. It also would help if my controls were right, but
you didn't configure your control before you tested.
I always forget because they're like the default is like almost exactly the same. Also, your like the falling over spray is amazing. Like just looking like a squashed bug. It's awesome. What? That is a lot less whiff recovery than I thought. Tell Janice to stop making short characters, please. It's hurting my soul. Get him. Punch up this invisible bug.
Not good.
Oh no.
What? That is a cool super. But also, I would like— oh, your roll is not existent, is it? Okay, that's interesting. Is that an overhead? I'm assuming— oh, that's cool!
Oh,
wait,
okay.
that's potentially even broken. What? It. Stop being Yuri and I was trying to down grab, but that's not what that button is. Also, crap! This big bug.
All or nothing. Break.
Alright, consider.
Oh god.
Get him! Wait, I did the wrong input. I was trying to do my level 3.
My turn.
Oh my god. Die.
Here we
No.
Get him.
Fire in the hole.
Level 3!
Wait.
Still not coded? It doesn't even hit.
Yeah, it just like that's awesome. That attack's really cool. I also am dying. Oh man. Oh jeez.
Whoa.
Okay.
The drop, that could have been so cool.
Oh, Birdie super.
I really like the jab forward super though. That one's cool.
I like the sumo slam one where you just
They're all
crush
cool.
into the ground.
They're all cool, I should say.
Yeah.
But like,
Oh, is that's an overhead, isn't it? I was not ready.
That's a reverse slash kick, by the way.
Yeah, I've actually had to. Okay, I'm gonna set up my controls real quick.
You do that, yeah.
I always forget because it's almost exactly the same as the default, but just not quite.
Oh.
So it's like my grab and craze, like cancel are flipped, and that's about it.
Oh.
So it's just really disorienting. All right, I'll give the bug a try.
Alright.
What does it say? Does it say a jeet, but like really distorted?
That's a Yasme saying meat.
Oh,
It's one of the shift sounds. I don't know if we're still gonna go using it.
I'm impressed that you made it this far.
all right.
Keep it clean.
I definitely know what I'm doing.
All the specials are charge moves.
I'm Guile. Oh, I have God. That gives me flashbacks to like. Oh, what? Okay,
Oh, yeah.
that's interesting. Why? Do I have like wind powers? What? He just punches and he moves back.
I keep using charge motions.
Okay, that's not what my move is. So can I? So is it like after DP that I can like?
If the DP,
Hover
if it's
if it
powered,
hits?
you
Yeah.
can
Okay.
hover if you hold up. Basically, all the hovering cancel stuff is just hold up and just don't let go. Until
Makes sense.
Ha! Go bright.
That is a really disorienting move. I mean, it's basically like Urian.
Yeah.
No.
I
I don't
feel
think
like
so.
I don't know how to play anyone else right now because I've been just on Goliath for the last like 4 days straight.
Yeah, I understand that feeling.
Break.
That's a godlike jump in, by the way. That's
Oh,
literally
yeah.
like a Mortal Kombat jump in. It just hits like low for no reason.
His
Alright.
buttons are weird. He has like I think the slowest jab in the game.
I'm
It's like
assuming this is
7
like
frames.
frame 6.
It's like 7, but it's also
That's
active
awesome.
for like 4 frames.
Die. Oh, well.
Go bright.
Basically, Goliath's gimmick is that he's slow, but he has lots of active frames.
What is... Is that it? Yeah, of course that's what that would be. That makes sense, I guess.
Adieu.
Ow.
do all characters have like the exact same like pre-jump frames? I forgot
Yes.
if we. Okay,
That's a global
but not Side S Bernie doesn't have the Tekken pre-jump. Okay.
Éclat de lune. Go
Um,
bright.
Consider... Consider now. Die. Okay, I have the most sneaking suspicion that this guy might be really good. Like, I've played him a little bit and he feels, like, really strong. But also, he's probably... If I fight a rushdown, I will
Oh, no.
probably fall... Well, cool. This is interesting. I thought this wasn't supposed to happen with Eichmann, but I guess not.
Oh no,
I
that's
thought there was-
that's the thing I have to do manually, but I haven't done it for Goliath because it requires like doing a bunch of like stuff for, you know, that isn't necessarily important for a character that's not going to get released.
Yeah. Ow. Yeah, I guess I'm just Sato right now. Oh, crazy! Oh my god, he's crazy.
He might be crazy. I'm not sure yet.
I think like the second you fight a rushdown, you die. But like generally, I have a feeling he's like just from like what I've seen right now. I would have to check his frame data.
Yeah.
He looks like pretty like at least upper mid, but that's like lowballing it, I would say. Because there's definitely characters where you can just tell like, oh, this character is gonna be like bad or whatever. But he does not seem that way. Look, he literally has birdie combos.
He does, yeah.
He stole them. Oh. Wow, that...
Okay, there we go.
Why do you have Aegis Reflector?
That's
That's
just-
Jupiter Thunder.
what was it? It was temporal, something.
Yeah,
I'm
Temporal Thunder.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, I can do that. Oh, that might be a little correct.
Player one win.
Doing it on block?
Yep, but only if it's powered up.
Yeah, I understand that, but it also feels like kind of going back almost on the no Craze cancel DP change a little bit.
A little bit, but the thing is, like, once you're in the air, you can't do a lot of things other than super to, like...
Yeah,
Get
okay,
back
so is
down.
the... Okay, question, is the dive punishable? That's my biggest concern. Like the air dive.
The air
If that's
version,
not-
yeah, that might need to be punishable, because...
It should probably be punishable because I feel like, okay, because if you're holding up for the flight, you could instantly press down, basically, to do the dive, and if that's not punishable, that might be a little too strong.
And break.
I just
I'll
need,
have
yeah, I
to-
just need to see what it's actually like when you have to fight against it. 'cause
Yeah.
It's one of those things, like, it could be good, or it could be just, like, not that
Yeah, I don't
great.
want to overreact. I'm just saying that
Right.
potentially that might be a little strong because that would give him anytime he's powered up, which only takes like, oh, he has armor.
Armor on that move
Interesting.
is powered up, yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. He's a big bug.
I like
Also,
that
no
glitch.
air counter. Ow. By the you know, one thing that's really funny, I had the idea for like the exact same move for a Minotaur type character where he would just scoop you up. It's such a cool idea. Ow. Goodbye. I feel like that one should almost like launch you.
Break.
Yeah, I wasn't sure on that.
Not like for a combo, I just mean like
yeah,
up.
yeah. I got what you mean. Because I was thinking that too.
I don't know why I thought today was Wednesday. Today is Thursday.
Counter.
Well, no
Nice.
range.
Yeah, that one.
This is a godlike jump.
Jeez, wow.
That is like an air to air and a jump in all in one. That is great.
Ooh. Oh, I did the light one. It's not even invincible.
Cool.
Ow!
Sure. That happens a lot though. Like that's not even. I don't actually.
Hmm?
Oh, that's what that is. Okay. I hadn't even. Does he have any non-charge input, or does he just have 4 charge inputs?
Yes, yeah, 4 charge inputs.
Okay.
And then
I haven't done his C-Tech. I literally, I was like, what is that? So that's what that. So does that just charge you up?
No, that's
or-
actually, that's just Blanca Shock, but it's also invincible if it's powered up.
Okay. That looks so stupid. Oh man.
All or nothing. Break.
Ow!
Counter.
I poked.
Counter.
Yeah, see, whenever he's getting rushed down, he sucks, kind of. Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything's theoretical with this guy.
Yeah, because he doesn't have, like, a good jab at all.
Yeah, you have to be. I mean, the thing is, he can probably play really oh,
It's over. It's over.
ow.
KO.
Probably play really passive and just be annoying.
Yeah.
Which
What do I
honestly,
know
for a
about
charge
Valkyrie?
character, is fitting.
Let's see.
Also, I do wanna. I insulted you by saying that you removed the McDonald's skin from a lot of characters, and I've seen the error of my ways. It's just a different input. So you have not removed them. I want to apologize for that. That was very blatant misinformation. I didn't research.
Are they still accessible? I didn't think they were.
Yeah, it's if you do light punch and light kick at the same time while holding start. Apparently.
Huh.
I mean, it's not that for every character, but like for like Wallace and stuff. It might not be in this patch, but it's in the public
Give us a
one.
good show.
Weird. Okay.
Break.
I'm assuming he has no air command normals.
Nope.
Okay. Wow, that is annoying.
Yeah, that might need to be,
I feel like that's his best move. Because it gives you a whole combo.
Counter.
I think my logic was that, like, if you're in the air, then you're already, like, kind of unsafe. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Counter.
Oh, God,
Yeah,
what the
but that move inherently, because he can fly, it makes it a lot more frustrating.
This is, a lot of this is just, I haven't even, like, played as him myself, like, against AI, so...
Well, yeah, I mean, everything, this is what the time is here for.
Yeah.
Let me go.
TKO.
Ow.
I love his KO pose. It's great.
Yeah, it's so good. I guess I'll keep playing. I actually find his charge inputs to be a lot more, like, easily memorable
Oh, yeah, they just make more
compared to
sense.
other characters for me.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Well, this sucks. That's an amazing anti-fireball, by the way.
Yeah. I actually don't know if his passive is just too good. Like if he charges too fast or something.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, that's all up for tinkering. I think it charges at a moderate rate because, like, it just depends on how much you want. Oh, I forgot I have a crawl. It literally just I crossed myself up and started crawling towards you and died.
Give us a good show.
That sucks.
Break.
Okay, I can't. I'm not 12. Can't just low profile that. But that seems kind of good.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just that he gets. I think his damage might actually, just because of how like much you can access.
Oh god. I hate multi-hit moves.
Just how much he can access his passive kind of makes his damage higher. Whoops. And also I can, like, this move has, like, not a lot of whiff recovery.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Ow.
GG's, my dude.
Player one wins.
Now, a lot of this is just hypothetical. Maybe it's not that good, but just looking at it right now, it seems like just he has a lot of things that could be very frustrating to actually fight against.
It all depends on whether or not it's actually really frustrating or just different.
Keep it clean.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get him, like, nerfed or anything,
Yeah,
but I'm just trying to be open with, like, my thoughts of, like, yeah, he seems pretty good.
Dire counter. Dire counter. Counter.
Also, that command normal is kind of godlike.
Oh, yeah.
Also, just curious, does he have the Wallace chains or no? He doesn't.
No,
Okay.
he's normal chains.
I like calling him the Wallace ones, even though Isabella has them.
Yeah. I'm trying to do charge motions.
Ow. You're 100.
Goliath skin. I knew you had an ace.
Oh, yeah.
This is also kind of a godlike poke, because like, what are you supposed to do if I space it? And if it's charged, it's like, oh, I just get to bypass neutral. Whee. Well, it didn't hit, so now I die. Good combo. Ow. My health bar. I didn't charge down long enough. Even though charge moves are just so fast in the game. 24 frames is kind of ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
So I'm so used to like, you know, like 45. Or like, Street Fighter is basically 60 or like 55 frames for all of their charge moves. Like, there's slow charge times in that game.
Let me get you.
The game's kind of fast-paced, so I figured it, fast charge.
Yeah, I mean, I like it a lot. It kind of makes the charge inputs more fun to do. And also, that's like, this guy might be the best anti-zoner in the game, I'm not gonna lie. Cause like,
Let's see about that.
yeah, I mean, okay, whenever you're starting to cover that range. Okay, well that.
Hope you enjoyed the show.
Give us a good show. Break.
Oh. Remain charged. Oh, maps are reset, that's right.
Oh,
Not a big deal, but...
Ow.
Come on. Crazy Sam.
Okay, so I don't think I have a reliable cross-up, which makes sense. Aw. Why isn't that dire? Goodbye, I died. I was so close.
Player one wins.
I think he's actually really fun to play though. For someone who is not like a huge charge character fan, he's pretty cool.
Battle.
Don't keep me waiting, mate.
And break.
Ow. Again, it's kind of, without knowing his, like, exact frame data, it's kind of hard for me to, like, exactly be accurate.
Yeah.
Feels like his crouching moves are pretty good. Ow. Okay, well maybe I shouldn't have done that one.
He's definitely weak to anti-airs.
Break.
Well, to some degree.
Just go over them though.
Yeah, it's like, he has a certain level where he kind of just beats them. Oh, that sucks. No.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, that armor is kind of crazy actually. Now? Okay, goodbye. Ow. Ugh.
Tear you to pieces.
Player 1 wins.
Confirmed, Baxter eats bugs. Because he is a chameleon.
He'll just eat anything.
Baxter.
Speaking of Baxter, Baxter.
Battle.
Back to back, Baxter.
Don't keep me
Keep it
waiting,
clean.
mate.
And break.
Burning hot. Yeah. Rip your guts. Ah. Yeah. G'day, mate.
Wow, and I have bad frame data and I still traded? Oh.
Burning hot. Yeah. Scream. Aye.
Counter.
Die crap.
All of it.
Give us a good show. Break. Counter hit.
Hello, cat.
Well, I didn't have it full that time, so that was weird.
Burning hot. Die.
Yeah, okay, so just jumping in, it's not particular. What?
Bombs away. Yeah. Burn. Not here. Scream. Yeah. Scream.
Dire counter.
I didn't think about my life choices before I make them.
Ooh. TKO.
Like this. This is what you get when you cross with me.
Player 1 wins.
Meat.
Actually, out of curiosity, I'm assuming there is no plans to ever make a, like, charge super in this game.
No.
I'm assuming Goliath does not have one.
Nope. These are all double core circle, actually.
Oh,
Ooh.
the game is chugging a little bit. Okay, but now, okay, what do you do when you have your, I guess you have good air-to-airs,
Yeah.
but you don't have, like, the best anti-airs. You're actually crouched? I haven't seen the more recent crouch strong punch. Maybe it's a good anti-air.
It's okay. His command room was still pretty good for it, though. Oh, right.
I don't know any other screws.
Down and out.
Yep.
The anti-air one is down forward kick, and then a level 2 is down back,
Give us
2
a good
punches.
show.
Okay.
Break.
Okay, so that's kind of the worst one, actually.
What's that?
The crouch strong punch, like, isn't good for, like, long range hit confirms like that.
More anti-air, yeah.
Alright, got the combos. Oh, I was trying to do super.
Well, I am designed to be better than you.
It's like the first character where, like, having an air super seems like an incredibly good idea. Especially because it's a reversal.
Yeah.
Counter hit.
Ow. It's one thing that's actually kind of funky, I'm not gonna lie, is the fact that all of his command normals are forward, so if you're like already charging back and then do a command normal, you just get a charge move.
Yeah, I've noticed that, but I wasn't sure having them as back motions would be any better.
It probably wouldn't. It's just funky that if you're already accustomed to like playing charge characters like that. Okay, I'm dead. Oh.
Thanks, Doc. I did my best.
At the same time, though, his charge commands or his charges are, well, sorry, his command normals are so long that you can get a charge in between them.
Yeah, it's not really that big of a deal. It's more of just, you have to actually kind of rewire your brain because you can't just hold back and then do forward command normal. You have to charge after the command normal almost in a weird way.
Got you.
There are probably still instances that are better suited though for not doing a command normal.
Isn't that kind of the same with Sherm though?
No,
because I mean Sherm.
Oh right.
Yeah, Sherm does have footsie. Well, goodbye.
Cannon. Like this.
Alright.
I think if he doesn't already, I think he should have an air C-Tech. Where he just does the same thing but in the air.
Zap?
I think that would... Like, you know, yeah, I don't know. It feels like, because I don't know if it's just me, but the zap feels like really weird when it's uncharged, because I'm not sure what it's supposed to do other than just kind of cover behind him a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm crawling.
The original proposal was that it was always a reversal. So...
Yeah, but then...
It was like, well, then what does it do when it's powered up? Just hit?
It would just be high damage. Yeah, that's honestly kind of, I don't know if it's me, but it's like almost weird to have it on a C-Tech. Because it just feels like a move. Because most C-Techs like go towards a character's goals, but his is like the same thing that his moves kind of already do, in a weird way. Which is why I'm having a hard time understanding exactly like it helps with his defensive game plan, but it's also just kind of a reversal.
Yeah.
Ow. I'm dead.
You're not even there.
What? How am I not? I'll be honest, I was really expecting A, for that to roll, and B, for me to die there, but...
Also, that move actually got his damage nerfed. Actually, so...
Interesting.
Oh, no.
Yeah! He feels very good, actually. I would say, like... Wait, who's a good comparison on someone who's, like, pretty good? Maybe, like, actually a Kuei's strength. Like, very solid.
Yeah.
But, like, not, like, a super top tier or anything. But definitely, like, a super solid character.
Less variable.
Ow.
Oh, why do I do that?
That won't kill.
That's not reversal anymore anyway? Oh, wait, no, it is. Yes, it is.
So it's just kind of the side switch now.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like the main purpose. Makes sense.
And,
That's what I thought the purpose was anyway. Whenever I first saw it, before I knew it was reversal.
That was the initial intended purpose for it. It was literally just positioning super.
It's also her highest damaging super in sights. So, her level, which is oh my god.
Okay, good air to air.
Whoa.
Well,
Oh god.
well, he's pretty funny.
Player 2 wins. Reaper.
I do still think, like, oh god. Just what I was about to say, I think he can get run over pretty easily by rush down characters. Ow. Check out my anti-air move. Ow. My anti-air move. This move is actually a pretty good anti-air. Well, that sucks. Yeah, that dive bomb is kind of incredible. I mean, I'm sure the counterplay is just to stay on the ground and do nothing, but
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to just sit there and let this bug just fly above you.
That time I correctly predicted it. I just got the wrong input.
Ouch.
Watch out.
Okay, well, I had too much recovery on my jab.
Oh my god!
Wow. Okay, sure.
That was the hitbox.
Yeah, one of those arc system boxes. Die.
I am dead.
Player 2 wins.
I didn't think I was gonna like him, but I'm a big fan. Awesome. They did it. That shows that I'm actually not really that good at the character.
Keep it clean. And break.
Oh shit. Did the same thing though.
Wait, you're side K?
Yeah, the palettes are reorganized for Game Maker, and I kind of preempted that, but it makes them like, yeah, funnier. Oh god.
Alright, that super's not even damage optimal. I just do it because it looks cool. Wow, yeah, that move is kind of annoying. Ow.
Your verse will be mine.
Alright, time to do this like 3 times. Never mind, I lied.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that is actually also that's literally Light Golden Joyer, by the way.
Yeah.
That move. It's actually better Light Golden Joyer, because I can actually throw you and you're like within range. Like it does like that same thing where it's just, okay, guess strike throw.
I feel like when Goliath is released, Buster and Godhand are gonna have a field day with that air normal.
Oh wait, do I have to manually do the follow-up?
Yeah, it's forward and kick.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that was just by default. I guess that makes sense though.
It's supposed to be unsafe on block, but it's
I feel like nothing this character does is unsafe on block. Consider leaving me alone. Okay, I'm dead.
oh.
Wait, that doesn't. Okay, well that might be kind of a glitch. So that's supposed to ground bounce even if I'm rolling.
Nah, it's the ground bounce is pretty weak if you're close to the ground. So if you're actually on the ground, it does nothing. Because
Well, I thought the rolling was still considered an air state though.
it is. It's just that like that's the thing is it ground bounces you because you're in the air, but since you're low to the ground, you don't get much off of it because otherwise you could kind of infinite, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Also, I would, if I were to suggest one change, I would say like this move needs like at least like 4 more frames of like him being on the ground whenever he lands or something.
Yeah, more recovery. Yeah.
Like, because seriously, that move is like actually kind of toxic. Because I can just kind of do it, and by the time you realize that I have even done the move, I am already in the air again.
That's fair, yeah.
Hello, Aya.
Hey.
Yellow.
Jane Bane. Battle.
I hope to find at least one silly bug.
Keep it clean.
I think Goliath is a silly bug.
I can agree with that. We've already found him.
Come on, shout, Celeste.
Die. Oh, never mind, I missed. Time to go back to my skies.
Goliath should take extra damage from heat-based attacks.
Shh.
Because they're cooking him. I feel like... ow, wait. I don't agree with this notion.
I don't know why I used that one.
Ow.
Give us a good show. Break. Counter hit.
Yeah, he used Bernie's KO sound entirely because he was just using Bernie's files.
Look out behind. Come on.
Counter.
Come on, shout. Ain't done yet.
Counter.
A little pop right in the shed. Spin to win.
That was in throw range. I was doing air normal, no.
Guess I won when
He
it
is
comes to
below
that.
Bernie, actually.
He's just kind of invisible down there.
Yeah, Necros is actually on the other side, but since her files aren't there, can't select her yet.
Isabella.
Yeah, very...
Preemptive.
I'm impressed that you
Oh,
made it
I'm
this
the
far.
Hulk.
And break.
These are literally Hulk colors.
It's true.
You're bright. Trip.
Do I have actually any close normals? I don't feel like I...
Oh,
Dude.
close strong kick, yeah.
Okay.
You're bright. Éclat de lune.
That
Éclat de lune.
crouching strong punch is not great for folks.
Yeah, no.
I have to stop using it. Well, why help bar?
Ça méga ici.
Give us a good show. Break.
And that
Oh my god. Damn.
now that you perfected me, that reminds me of one thing that was so funny while I was playing Blaze Blue. There's no there's no special theatrics if you get a perfect, and I thought that was so weird.
Like, not at all.
Like, no, there's no different symbol. There's no like perfect. It's just there's nothing. It's really weird. I was like, well, oh my god.
I don't know how I got that off of doing the level 3 input, but
You got the perfect option for that situation.
that was my option select, yeah.
Is this the funny? I don't know which one's the funny. Well, it's definitely not that one. Ajit, stop screaming.
Just leave me to scream.
What? That wasn't a dire? In what universe?
I was in my, side L thing.
Oh, that's strange. Goodbye. Cool. No wall break or anything, just
Who knows?
splat. I will splat you like bug.
Whoa.
Now. EP Wars. No.
Oh,
I
nice.
think not.
That'll work. Oh.
Not enough range.
I tried to hop over you.
Well, I'm still getting hit, so... Okay. Goodbye, left 4.
The world doesn't revolve around you.
Yeah, I don't know what we're really planning. Just kind of getting Goliath, like, testable just for something to do while, Game Maker stuff goes on.
Oh, I was holding up.
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh no.
No. Wait. What?
That one can beat, supers.
Leave me alone.
Oh, that's, yeah, duh.
Yep.
Oh god.
Definitely, the best Goliath out there. Wait, but that's- I was in Q shift, what?
That's weird, I don't even know on that one.
Cool. Interesting.
That I can't explain, that's super strange.
I just got replaced by Q shift at the end of the match. He just showed up, I guess. We didn't even invite him. He invited himself. That sucks.
Having a counter works against this guy.
Well, yeah, cause I'm just trying to skip neutral. I don't want to play that shit. I just wanna go in, which probably isn't the best idea, but it's kind of funny. Oh. And then that crosses you up, and then that sucks for like other charge characters. Like this move is just toxic. Alright, it's corner time. Funny bugs got you in the corner, what are you gonna do about it? Oh!
I'm gonna
That works.
a heartbreaker off of a attempted parry.
Oh, I was literally thought that would actually gonna... I thought that was gonna hit, but I was way too far. You're not ready for this one.
Oh, okay. Huh?
I told you you wouldn't be ready for it.
I was not. Can't punish the electric one, that's for sure.
Later. Oh! I have to be less predictable about it. It's definitely not, like, brain dead. Like, I can't just, like, spam it. But it is kind of annoying. Oh! Okay.
Oh.
I should have done the level 2. I did 2 kicks. No! Okay, what is the... is it this? I don't... what is the funny, like, coloring bug color?
Oh, think that's on, just light kick?
Oh, okay.
Because those are, the joke palettes are now, like, immediately after the first 12, so I think, yeah, it's either light kick or, yeah, I think it's just light kick.
Oh, I thought I could armor through that. Can't armor through grab. Also, that just has like the tiniest extra pushback on it.
Give us a good
This is a this is an annoying little bug.
Yeah. Mm.
But I guess also what charge characters aren't annoying. I feel like that's just an inherent part of being a charge.
Hell yeah.
Inherent part of being a charge character is just being annoying. Oh, low. That's right. Wait, I thought it was over. Oh, goodbye.
all or nothing. Break.
Whoops, I was trying to charge and then I jumped.
Ah. Oh, I did not want that. Oh god.
I'm trying to do the level 2. I'm just not getting it. Unless, is it double core circle back punches?
Yeah.
Oh, I was doing forward. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay. See the zone.
Equip. Battle.
Let's make this.
There he is.
Keep it
I love this color. It looks like a heat map.
Oh yeah.
Rising
Oh.
I'm gonna have to ask you to stop that. No rising dragons in this household, ma'am. Oh, never mind. You can rising dragons if you want.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Good job.
Help.
No. The bug says no.
Damn it!
I actually don't know if the forward one needs the knock up and the armor.
Perhaps? Yeah, I don't know if he needs a safe armored launcher that goes half the screen.
Yeah. That one's fair.
I feel like it's just the side S Bernie thing, but just significantly worse because he just gets it passively. And also, Twin Pistons isn't even safe.
Oh my god, no! Thought it was so smart.
Good job.
I'm so good at this game, by the way. Ow! Oh my god, no!
Oh crap.
Okay. I can't- I'm definitely not, like, good enough on block to really push a mix-up or anything.
all or nothing.
That's good to know. No. I don't think you should.
Jeez.
He's just like Isabella, but again, like in the neutral, like where it's just like, man, fighting this character in the neutral sucks.
Yeah.
Because it feels like genuinely, it feels like at any opportunity, I'm just like, I have more options than you, basically. In a way. And also I have armor, which is just a nice bonus for any character. Well, that doesn't work.
Oof.
Player 2 wins.
I
Really
love those
wasn't-
things, but he doesn't just have them all the time because
Yeah, it's okay. The thing is that yeah, it's not like he just, and that's why I don't think he's just a top tier, because like he doesn't just have the best specials in the game or anything. It's just Man, does it really feel like I can stall it out.
Yeah.
Just be kind of annoying. And
I am sorry to tell you it's not Gigantic High, it's Temporal Thunder.
I should have held up.
I think the thing that I'm kind of confused by is I don't think he needs the double jump.
Yeah, it should just be if you hold up, he floats. You should. I don't know if he needs to also be able to double jump off of it.
We shall see.
Yeah,
Although I will,
a lot of this is first impression.
Yeah.
I say that because it might turn out that the double jump actually helps him supremely, and without it, his mobility is just utterly trashed. But that is an assumption and a prediction.
What it feels like is, because his air mobility is so good, like, he can kind of stay out of range of most things that would normally be.
Yeah, and then I get the dive kick.
Yeah. So
And
it's
that
like,
move's like also ultra broken for what that might be his best move.
like, I know his
from what
flight was going to be good, but it's like, it's also combined with a double jump, he has so much spacing on the entire fight that he's kind of just allowed to stay outside the range of things that
Not
should
to mention I can also stall with this thing.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like,
Isn't that true of every character with like a double jump or an air dash above?
us also because I get to fly and I have a dive kick that just like goes across the entire screen that's safe on block and it gives me a combo on hit. It's like it might be more the dive kick's fault than the double jump's fault,
Yeah.
which I will recognize.
I think
No.
I think it's that it's them in tandem. I don't think it's one or the other. I think it's the fact that he has both.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think the dive kick should get quite nerfed because it seems to be like from what I mean, there's probably ways to punish it, but even then, it's kind of just unfair to your opponent because you have to work so much harder to try to do anything about it than me just holding up and then escaping the corner or just diving in from full screen like that.
The thing about it though is he wouldn't actually be a lot easier to like swat out of the sky if he didn't have the double jump. I think that's where a lot of the problem is coming from, is that because he can stay outside of like DP range, most characters can't do anything about it, whereas like at the very least if he didn't have the double jump he would at least be more accessible.
Yeah, you would be able to DP it.
Yeah.
But he can stay out of the range of most characters. Like I'm basically Jigglypuff right now.
Yeah.
I can just kind of do whatever I want. And you can't do anything about it because I'm just too high for... I don't know.
Fair
It's...
enough.
I think one needs to be nerfed, and if I had to choose one, I would choose the dive kick because I think that move's just way more unfair.
I think it's a neat thing though, like it's something that's unique that I actually really want to keep, but
Yeah,
like,
I
do
just
think it
that...
being more punishable on block is
Yeah,
obviously
I just
like...
think
You
that
should make
basically,
it-
okay, by
you
the
should
time
make it
he
neutral
hits
on
the
block.
ground, he just, you know,
Yeah.
can jump again. That's my only thing.
I feel like dive kick can be neutral on block. I think that's a fair compromise.
I think it should be neutral on block when charged. It should be like -4 uncharged or something like that. That's like my 2 cents. Not to mention I could do this, which is even more annoying.
Yeah.
Especially like Terry. What does Terry have for anti-airs? You have that.
That one.
But that only happens whenever I actually approach you. Like you can't, I don't know.
Waste of time.
Player one win.
You know, I think it honestly would just be better without the double jump.
Yeah,
And then
we
like
should
just adjust the
maybe talk-
numbers a bit.
Yeah, I
A
think
slightly
it's
higher single jump without the double jump.
most likely.
Yeah. That's
I think the double jump, because not only does the double, I'll be honest, the double jump makes it hard to
Keep it clean.
not use the double jump, if that makes sense. Like, I'm just trying to, like, charge my move. It's like I end up double jumping on accident almost half the time.
Yeah, it could actually make the hover like a different input, like double tap up or something silly. Like something that makes it to where it's easier to get if there wasn't a double jump there. It's like kind of why I had to code it the way I did. It's because double jump, like, interferes with that idea.
Yeah, I think like the double jump in tandem with this crazy dive kick is like, wow. He's a bit correct with it. He also just seems to have pretty good block frame data. I also can... He actually literally just has like a Street Fighter neutral where I just do a move and then do I buffer normal after it, and if my move is hit or block, like I can do this and then buffer that move right after. That's what I was doing right there, and it's just like, wow, that's really good for this character.
I have to nerf that normal.
Maybe it's super active, like in a way that doesn't even seem entirely fair.
Get lost.
I mean, I get it, like I love it. It's like really
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
but it also
No, it's definitely like...
it's super frustrating. That was not my first one.
Nope.
SNK Super.
Alright, hold the pose.
Dive in, die.
All or nothing.
You're not ready for this.
I was ready for it.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, I really do kind of love SNK Supers in a weird way, because it's just like Super Flash gets stoked by a jab. That's hilarious.
Give it up.
Fair?
I also have the anti-cross up move.
Oh,
I get the choice between. Oh well, I lost. This is your win condition. Dude, the. Ow, ow. Oh man. Goodbye. I'm alive! Oh my god. That's right. For some reason, I thought you were the. That whole match, like,
We'll have to keep
I was just like, man, S side. Like, I was not thinking about L side at all that entire match. Yeah, probably because Buster literally only plays S side. I'm so conditioned.
And God.
He tries to prove to me that S side Terry's like really good. I'm like, no, she just has like a couple things. Like, I think she's fine. I'm not trying to say she's bad. I'm just like, I really don't think she's better than the other two.
I think my character fits in exactly the category that I would want my character to be in, which is like, people like playing her, but she's not considered good.
I would consider her like upper mid / low
Yeah.
high.
I just mean
I
like
think,
she's
like-
not like exceptionally
no
good,
one-
just like, yeah, she's
No
pretty
one's
good.
no one's like crying for her to be nerfed.
Yeah.
You're right.
I would love to have a character that would not want to be nerfed either, if I'm being honest. Because I don't want people to cry about my baby. Oh, that doesn't go full screen. Okay. Well, there goes my entire 2 bars.
Oh, what?
Sure.
Merci.
Confusion.
Give us a good show. Right.
His crouching strong actually is pretty bad outside of combos from what I noticed. It's like the same range as his other 2 crouching normals, but just slower.
I think I have to make that, because I think I did with his Far a strong punch, I did the same thing with, like I did with Eustasia's, and it's seeming like he just doesn't need that, so I might have to make the crouching like a dedicated anti-air, and then the standing one is like, even though it looks like it might hit in the air, it doesn't, you know?
Yeah.
Ready?
That's not gonna, yeah.
Your perfect shot. Perfect form.
Why does that keep happening to me?
Ah. Perfect form.
Dude.
You're right.
He's a little predictable.
I
Actually,
tried to mix it up.
the one thing that is really predictable is the dive kicks.
Yeah, the only thing I can do is Craze cancel it. I guess I can also probably try to use the LK one to like land in front of you, but that's really hard to gauge. Because I'm assuming the LK goes a little bit less far than SK.
Yeah.
But either way, it's still not very variable. All I can vary is just my timing.
Yeah, I could definitely make them a little different.
Yeah, after they get a myriad of nerfs.
Changes.
I just think, I don't even think it's like entirely broken, I just think it's really unfun to fight. More than anything.
Yeah.
Because also this move is
Yeah, I did not expect
an
that to be so good.
anti-air.
Ugh.
I have not used strong kick like once. I always do strong kick. So like that's kind of weird for me.
Not yet.
Oh. I'm assuming he has the normal health.
Yeah, he's 1,000.
Wait.
Not yet.
Oh, cool. Thanks for the one hit.
I hate multi-hit
It's the
moves
only
so
hit.
much.
It's the only hit I needed, to be honest.
I think Janice said something
Honestly-
about like his far strong punch hitting twice, and I'm just like, I don't want to code any more like double hitting moves than I need to.
Yeah. The
This
thing is
suck.
I don't know, multi-hits I usually just make them suck in for the first, like, I mean obviously it doesn't stop, like, the next hits from working.
Yeah.
Or, like, it basically, if you only get one hit, you're probably only gonna get one hit. But that's just, like, multi-hit moves, man.
What? That looks weird. Yeah,
Cool.
that one doesn't need a juggle. Because all the other ones do. And it's like I couldn't really think of what to do with some of them, but yeah, that one.
Yeah, I think armor is good enough on... Like, I don't think they all need to give you a combo when fully charged, if I'm being honest.
I just think it's that double jump, because if you didn't have that extra jump, you wouldn't be able to like get away from me just jumping at you.
Yeah, I
There,
can
there.
really just escape all of your things. Cause yeah, I can just stall up at literally the top of the screen like Jane Bane can, but Jane Bane can't just fly.
Yeah.
Like she gets to throw one fireball from there, while I just get to sit up there and then decide whenever I want to go across the full screen again.
Yeah.
Wow, I thought that would hit a little higher. That's okay. I do think it would be interesting. I also get to stay up here way longer than I thought I could.
Oh my god, that anti-air! Oh god,
Oh.
what am I...
Yeah, he does have a couple things I would say are a little overtuned. Because, I don't know, I just feel like I'm never, like, unsafe. Okay, I thought that was a little cheeky from me. No, I disagree.
Oh,
I also just get to...
alright.
Interesting play for me. Consider.
No!
Literally. I think it's, at least for me, it feels like the thing that makes it so frustrating is it's just an effort imbalance. I feel like your opponent has to work very hard to stop you from doing that, while Goliath himself can just kind of do it.
Keep it clean.
And it's kind of even a little optimal.
Yeah.
Also, is that a Tyrant palette?
This is actually his default design. This is retro.
Oh, that's cool. I think his light punch is a little bad.
Yeah.
Not like it really matters. I'm actually curious if his crouching normals are like better than his standing one.
Standing
in
and
terms of
crouching
speed.
LK are his fastest, which are about 5 frames, which is like Wallace speed. Wallace jab speed, I should say. Oh god. Oh,
Yeah, that normal is definitely Justicia's but on crack.
yeah.
Oh, I was trying to.
The link.
Please, wait, oh wait, is it not double cross circle back kick?
Yeah,
It's double cross
it's forward.
forward. Yeah, okay. Get him! Wait!
I think I balanced his charge moves basically entirely around like the Balrog idea of like being like okay on block, but which might not even be inaccurate to Street Fighter. I don't even know.
I think for the most part they're fine. I mean, Sherm literally has the same exact principle basically because he's also basically never unsafe on block.
Yeah, that's true.
It makes him literally, like, unironically the stickiest character in the game, where he just, okay, get off of me. And he just doesn't. Oh, interesting how that would occur like that.
Keep it clean. And break.
Interesting
I hate
that
this
that
game.
would occur. Ow.
Oh,
I also
crap.
I don't think I've done a very cool combo yet with him.
So there's a thing where if you use a charge move to extend a combo, the meter builds up half as quickly. But I've pretty frequently gotten combos that last so long that I still get 2 anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
That does low profile pretty well then, actually. I would definitely say I don't think anti-air should be his as much of his strong suit as it kind of is.
Yeah, at the very least, yeah, the strong fire punch is gonna get nerfed. That I can say for sure. Bet you anything that overhead probably has a ridiculous air hitbox
Yeah,
too.
but that's I feel like that's reasonable because it's slow.
Yeah.
This is not slow enough. Well, I mean, you
Why
did
did that?
me. This character is actually ridiculously fun, but also that's kind of because I get to sit at the top of the screen sometimes.
Also partly broken.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I kind of have to abuse the broken thing so we can figure out why it's broken.
Oh no, absolutely, yeah. I'm not blaming you for anything.
I'm blaming myself. Die. Wow, that if your opponent's sleeping too, that's still like
Yeah, it's like so much harder now, but it's still like still a possibility.
wow, that was even a cross up.
Oh no.
Wow.
So slow.
You're yeah, that DP is still a bit
Is that
questionable. I mean, it is still the only one that you can craze cancel on block, so I think that's fair. That is so
not
slow.
anymore.
Oh, you changed that?
Yeah, well, I don't know if that was intended or not. I thought it was a bug.
It was, yeah. I mean, it was. I thought that was intentional because I thought it's only like it was only the hits afterwards. So I was like, huh. Wow, that sucks. I haven't even seen his air throw, but I guess it doesn't work probably. It's probably just Bernie's.
It's Bernie's, yeah.
No.
That's right, yeah.
I also have a, what I like to call a Horizon Buster, where I just get to go halfway across the screen to punish.
Yeah. Surprised you learned that it's got a really nice disjointed hitbox on it as well.
That's not surprising.
It's not invincible though, so.
Yeah, thank God. Ow. No. Well, never mind. Yes, I suppose.
TKO. Player 1 wins.
You're a billion.
You're 1 billion.
Terry. Battle.
You really want to interrupt my work?
Keep it clean.
That singular frame is awesome.
Break. Counter hit.
Die. Okay, that doesn't work the way. I do think, or honestly, okay, better idea than just straight up removing the double jump. Maybe he shouldn't be able to fly after the double jump or something. I don't know.
Like it counts as his interaction.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that, like, I do like the double jump.
I feel like the other reason I want to remove it is because it feels redundant. With like
Yeah,
obviously
that's
there are some things you can do without it, but like with the hover, it feels like you kind of get away with the same things just with the hover
Yeah.
alone.
It might just be too much, but I don't know. I like to have a couple options on the table.
Yeah, that's fair.
And if Janice does really want to keep the double jump, I feel like that might be a good solution, at least partially. Just be like, okay, well we can do this, so he can't just sit up there on the other side of the screen.
Yeah. Either way, something's gotta be done. Just
Well, that sucks for you.
Player 2 wins.
Beetle.
I can't wait for Side S to have a command grab, by the way. There's no way, he has to have a command grab in one of his sides. I don't believe that he won't.
oh yeah, I remember the plan for Side L was to have a command grab somewhere, and then like after we realized how many were in the game, I actually wrote down, I was like, we probably shouldn't do this anymore. So
Oh
I did-
yeah, and then it's like Necros is a grappler right after that.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Let's get
Yeah.
I don't know.
over with.
I really do like command grabs. I have no problem with it, especially like if you look at Strive and how many command grabs they have.
No, like some games have a lot of command grabs, and that's fine. It's just that I do feel like at a certain point, it's like not everyone should have one. Like we have so many, like we still have more grapplers and characters with command grabs coming up that we just don't need anymore. So
It's very unfortunate because I would love to see this funny bug grabs in one. Ow. That was a crazy item combo, but that was a Faust combo right there.
Nowhere to go, fighter.
That is painful.
I like how I keep having trouble with that fucking car cancel so much that I've taken to just I will just use the 360. Fuck it.
Somewhere.
That's reasonable, to be honest. I grabbed first. This,
Is it the break?
Did you just say that's racist, to be honest?
what?
No! Is it reasonable?
Okay, I thought you said racist for a second. I was like, I
Excuse
don't know
me?
if you're doing that right.
Break.
Hold still, Beetle.
Lee, can't you shoot a bug? Ugh!
Take this into account. Just kills you.
Lights out.
I'm a funny bug. What are you gonna do about it? Wait, no, wait, stop.
Oh,
I win.
can't believe you walked back. Eat shit.
That's so funny.
Why did I do that?
I I mean, I would have jumped there. So, I understand.
I would've, I just didn't.
I just really felt like killing you with your own throw. Well, okay.
Oh!
I think another thing he has going for him, which honestly is pretty reasonable, is just like, oh yeah, he just has like really reliable confirms.
Yeah.
But I kind of like, I feel like a lot of characters are getting that, and I really like that direction
Oh yeah, for sure.
that the game is going. Because the previous versions of the game felt like combos just happened whenever they felt like. Also, I really wish that super worked like that, but it just doesn't, sadly. You just have to do the down forward. Well,
Yeah, that needs.
see, that reversal is just bad.
Yeah.
Use the other one.
No,
Take
no.
one of these.
Stop that shit.
Ow.
Oh my god.
I'm alive.
1 pixel!
You hit Lee!
Well,
Thanks for nothing.
I'm surprised she doesn't just eat me. She's a frog, right?
I don't know if you've seen how big she is, but that would be kind of difficult.
She could crunch.
Consume bug.
I don't know if you know this, Cal, but frogs don't have teeth.
Yeah. She could
No!
crunch with her gums.
My unreliable anti-air. No.
Wait, your armor war.
You can't win an armor war with Wallace, unless you're Wallace.
It's really weird that Goliath is shorter than what?
I wanted to do that with on your block, or on your guard, just to see what it looks like. That is
No.
amazing.
Oh my god!
I can still fight!
What was that?
I armored everything.
I really thought that only had one hit, so that's... Please stop this.
No.
Wait.
I don't care if you're
Honestly-
invisible.
Like... Interesting. No. Well, it didn't punish. Also, I'm assuming that was Mugen's stupid, like, infinite guard prevention, because I just was probably in range to hit you, but it didn't work.
Oh, I don't know.
Because I know Mugen has this really weird property with multi-hit projectiles, because it's like, it'll just make moves whiff sometimes. Because it's like, oh, it's like an infinite prevention or whatever.
Shh. Who's holding me?
Die. Never mind.
Oh!
You okay?
That was
would've
so
been-
brilliant, I just didn't.
Yeah, that would have been amazing. But I win. I think it's like it's just the funny bug. He's just unbeatable. Especially this palette that gives him just a straight up power boost. You can't tell me otherwise. Ow. But see, now I'm fighting my worst nightmare. A bald man. I mean, I was just fighting a bald man earlier. That was pretty scary.
A small bald man. A small man.
The small man.
Mold?
I can DP too. Oh wait.
Evil Sherm is coping and seething and smalding.
I just love being able to kill you.
No! I gotta remember this
Consider-
invincible!
Nah,
I mean, it is invincible, it's not, cancelable.
I don't know what it is, but like I find the okay. Oh, does it like the hold up follow up? Does it like interact weirdly with Dyers or something?
I I have to work some weird stuff with his dyers, so some of them might not be working properly.
Or I just have a bit of trouble with that move in general, but that might just be a me thing. You can punish me, except when you can't. Sucks for you. Goodbye, old man. Alright, just as long as CC doesn't show up, I think it'll be fine.
Oh, this is interesting.
Notice me.
I'm terrified. But if I just lose... Oh.
I will meet you in the sky.
Yeah, you can actually do that. Actually, this might be, like, Goliath's worst matchup. Like, Boundary in general, because you could do that, you could set up portals.
Yeah?
That actually this might kind of suck for Goliath a little bit, unironically.
Patience.
It's not easy. It's not easy to run away from somebody who has an answer for everything that you're able to do.
Yeah, just being able to cover the entire screen with whatever they want, or having a dive kick that goes upwards is the big part.
Yeah. Also, I love how Boundary just set Goliath to the center of the earth.
Ow.
Kiss my boot.
No.
No command grabs for you, I'm sorry. Still can't believe you made Boundary have a command grab. Like, out of everyone, that one was the one I was surprised by. Like, CC, okay. Boundary, what?
Oh no.
Oh wow, that's interesting that you would do that. Unluckily for you, I am Goliath.
Swing.
Fuck. I have a bug wife and bug kids, please.
Use corruption.
Wait, no. I didn't want this.
Sleep.
Oh.
Is he good? Is he bad?
He's too good.
He's
Don't look at
probably
the
a
speed.
little too good.
What do you mean by this?
He just has a really annoying dive kick that he goes full screen, and it's like safe on block, and he can like fly in the corner of the screen, and you can't stop him from doing that, so he can just dive kick at any time.
Also is
What do you mean he has a fucking? What do you mean full screen dive kick?
It's literally, it goes the entire screen, I'm not joking. Like,
Okay.
Oh, hi, T.
literally, I will go the full screen, sit in the corner, and then I'm gonna dive kick
Let
it.
me see. Let me see it. If it's really egregious, I'm gonna make a face.
That's literally, it's full screen.
Is it safe on block?
It's safe on block.
Yeah.
And it's also, not to mention it gives you a combo if you land
I
it,
think
so...
I'm not playing because I would just make this really miserable.
I feel like I've already made it miserable enough.
It's not like horrible, but it is like
It
very
just feels
noticeably pretty silly.
Why does this character have a dive kick?
Because
Why not?
Urian, I don't know.
I can think
It
of
feels-
I'm
it feels very
looking at the
similar to
reason why
Urian.
not right now, actually.
It also doesn't help that he just does that. He just has armor on one of his charge moves.
Well, when it's powered up, but yeah.
Well, yeah.
Would it be possible to reduce the, to like speaking the angle of the dive kick?
Well, sure, yeah.
My hit
That fucking
confirmed.
button.
Yes. Oh yeah. By the way, this strong punch is really stupid. It's like an amazing anti-air, and I can just buffer forward light punch after it, like Street Fighter style.
Wait, is that invincible?
Yep.
He's a fucking DP?
Yep. And you get a combo if it's fully charged.
What?
Yeah.
For no dire?
Yeah. And also, you can fly cancel it on hit and block if it's charged.
On block?
Yeah.
And this charge is something that builds up passively.
Passively.
Nothing, right? Hey, so I might have to suggest a couple of things.
Okay, the part that makes it really stupid is the fact you can go into the dive kick from it.
I mean, the fact that you can just make your DP good on block, and it just passively becomes that way.
I wouldn't say it's necessarily good on block, it's just less bad.
Yeah, it has a benefit to being blocked as opposed to just being completely punishable, but...
Because you can still, if your character has a fast DP, you can just kind of DP him back. Like, there's a period where he still can't really do much.
I still think the big thing that he needs is to not have that double jump, so that he can have more limited space and how much you can fly around in. So, like...
I think getting rid of or severely nerfing the double jump would significantly reduce his,
I would also say the DP thing. I feel very strongly about that because we literally changed that on every other character.
Yeah, I had mentioned that. But it's not... I don't know if it... The part that makes it stupid is the dive kick.
Well, like, yeah, but like...
It's
you
less
know
of
gonna
the
have
fact
that.
that it's safe. It's just... Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, like, it's not safe, it just has, like, applications. Like, you can be kind of weird with it, basically. It's not just a thing you can throw out and then you're just like, it's fine now.
Yeah, because he moves very slowly through the air, so you can still just jump up and, like, grab him or whatever. It's mostly just the fact that you can instantly do dive kick, and that move needs to be punishable when not fully charged, in my opinion. Like, I think the uncharged version should really not be very safe.
I think it's another one where it's, like, unsafe if you use it up close, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to tinker with the DP and everything more, but that sounds bananas.
Stop that.
Take a seat.
This just seems like that problem that we had with a few characters, where it's just a huge abundance of options.
I think Goliath's biggest strengths are like his amazing neutral, like like his neutral is just fantastic, and he has a reliable confirm.
Does he have side L or is it just side C right
It's
now?
just this side. I will say he is a blast to play. Like, I don't think he's like... I still don't think he's like better than like Isabella or anything. Like,
No, but I mean like...
Like, I wouldn't say he's like a super broken top tier or anything. He's just pretty solid and has a couple things that probably need some toning down.
Yeah, I want to see this DP and the dive kick thing. Show me what it looks like.
I can attempt. I haven't actually like... Oh.
Well, you can go into flight from it?
Yeah, when it's
Well,
charged,
couldn't you
that's
just
what
fly
it's...
backwards?
Well, it's very slow, and it doesn't start automatically, is the one thing that, like, holds it back from being truly stupid.
Okay, but does flight count as an attack stage?
I'm assuming not. That would be kind of weird.
You could fly out of DP in 1 bar CC to quickly move. Is what I'm thinking. Because hover counts as... In fact, you should try that. If you DP and hover, can you 1 bar CC?
Likely.
I want to see that.
I mean, you could.
Is it only on block that you can hover out of it?
No, you can do it on the head.
Yeah, so you could
Also cheeky low.
make that really, really annoying to punish for no reason.
Well, yeah, he's annoying. He's like never unsafe.
Like,
That's like something I have kind of a problem with for the most part. It feels like it's never technically like your turn against him.
That was... wow.
yeah, I'm gonna say the DP and the dive kick are the things that stand out to me right now. I guess the double jump too.
It's mostly, okay, the double jump is what allows the dive kick to just super shine. But the dive kick itself probably needs, like, just to be more unsafe whenever it's not charged.
Yeah,
That's like, my
Because I
one
think
thing.
the fact that the charge benefits are so good for something that you just get, because it would be different if you had to because Side L Baxter literally has a safe on block DP when he has the spin speed. But like that's something you have to build up manually. You don't just get it.
Smile.
Goliath just gets it. So it's like,
Where's the brick? Somewhere here.
you know, that's why I feel that way about it. It's just because like he just kind of gets that resource even when he's being hit. So
Yeah.
Or nothing.
Somewhere.
it's a little different than Side L Baxter being able to get that insurance by sacrificing something on his offense. But otherwise he seems pretty good. I mean, he doesn't look bad to play at all, it's just like fun. The concept seems okay at least.
No, he's actually a blast. For someone who doesn't like charge characters, and everyone knows this because I talk about it every single time, I actually enjoy him.
Think that. Lights out.
Consider,
Yeah.
behold, my neutral.
What?
So I'm guessing we're figuring out whether or not this is ideal to do characters like this.
Yeah, this is just a test basically. Well, I just figured I'd have something out there while we're not doing anything else. Or y'all aren't. I'm just doing, you know, game maker stuff, of course.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, it is nice to test a new character. Ow.
Ugh.
See, look, it's bald man. It feels so weird to not have any, like, specials that are motion. That's like the one. Okay, so I'm assuming that's unsafe. I should just not buffer that. Alright, time to do my best anti-air.
He looks really cool. I'm gonna try him. I'm definitely happy. But when I am critical of these things, I don't mean it. I hope it doesn't come off.
No, I understand.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, you're kind of just saying the same stuff I said whenever I first played it, so...
Yeah, okay.
Because Collect said I have been talking about this for, like, an hour or two now, just like, yeah, we should probably do this, this, and this.
So yeah, I guess DP, dive kick, double jump. That's like the three things. Everything else seems okay.
Yeah, everything else I would say is pretty balanced. Oh, or one other thing, we were thinking that this probably charge shouldn't give you a combo since it is a safe armored.
Approaching move, yeah. I mean,
it's a safe armored neutral skip that doesn't really need to have, like.
I mean, you could just make like the light
it should, I would say maybe it should only, like, it shouldn't launch like grounded opponents maybe.
I mean, I would sooner. Does he have any other grounded combo starters?
Yeah, all of his charge moves
Oh,
are
okay, here's an
combo
idea
extenders.
Here's an idea then. You can make that one the same, and you can make the low one launch and not have armor. You wanted to keep combo running.
That's
I'm pretty sure.
That's what I was gonna do. Is the standing one would have the armor, the low one would have the launch, and then
Divvy it out. Just Sugumi side L this man.
You're in my range.
He doesn't have armor, but you know.
I remember bringing up at some point how weird it was. He had that like low follow up, but I do think it's okay. At the very least, it has like
Well, no,
pressure
because like
properties.
it checks backwards movement. That's the general like reason it's good is because like you can't walk back. You have to down back. So you have to you have to stay in place to block it. That's the general reason that like a low rush move like that is happening. It's the same reason like a long range low is really good. Because you can't down back while moving backwards unless you have a crawl, right? So unless you're Goliath. So I think he can crawl backwards, can't he?
Nope.
Oh, okay, never mind then, you can't. It's not like Faust. That normal looks really fun.
It is really fun. It's also kind of really dumb at buffering.
Yeah, I feel like
Because, like, seriously, I think you could play this character just by up backing and then dive kicking and spamming strong punch and neutral and buffering, like, forward light punch, and that would actually get you a very,
light
like...
punch really crazy is that since it's so long, you can
You just
actually get your
charge.
you can literally get your full charge when you just throw it out.
I mean, you can do that from his forward strong punch too, because that move also has like a lot of hits done.
It's also worth keeping in mind that the forward light punch also does a lot to build his passive.
Yeah, that's another thing, it stalls.
It stalls for his passive. So I do think I might actually slow down his passive speed just a little bit, because it's like up all the time.
But like seriously, this move is like
no,
just an anti-air and a half.
That was definitely a misstep on my part.
It's kind of funny because you just can never tell how good something's gonna be.
That's the exact reason that we're doing this, because there's no way I would be able to just like... Imagine if we couldn't test shit in this game. Like we didn't have online play.
Bam.
Yeah, like this, I guess that's why you wanted to do this, is that we'd have like...
Yeah, we know what to do in the future.
I think this would be a good idea until you get the Game Maker engine like done, just because it lets us tone up the characters. And...
Oh, that doesn't...
It's honestly not a ton of work when you don't have to put in everything, right? Well, it's a lot of work, but it's not as much as like you don't need like the portrait, the voices, the blah blah blah, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The HUD, like the HUD does not matter. It just needs to convey what you're.
Yeah. There's a lot of just effects that are just missing, which is that's fine. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're not.
Incoming.
So it saves time because that's why you were able to get them out in like what, 2 or 3 days? Yeah.
Yeah. Also, upside his sprite file already ready, but yeah.
Yeah, that's the big conceit of it, really.
It's funny, he used to have a command move that was, it was like a quarter circle or something, and it was traps. He used to have traps, and that's a side L thing now. So...
Thank God.
Yeah, I don't know what his side L passive is going to be, because, like, the one I wrote down I'm not really convinced on anymore. But, like, basically it was the same thing, it would just take a lot longer to charge up, but then it would last for a few seconds, so you could actually get, like, multiple, but that just seems silly.
Yeah, because then you have no control over it.
Yeah, I'm not really keen on that, so...
I'm still also really weird feeling about his C-Tech.
Yeah, that one...
It's because it's just this. It's like, I don't know.
It's
obviously
shot,
it would,
but it has invincibility if it's powered up.
Yeah, it's just like Robo Sugumi's like DP essentially, but without
it's
the
weird that he has an invincible DP, but he also has that.
Yeah, that's what I felt like, because it's like, okay, so you have a DP that gives you a combo, and you have one that just hits both sides, and it's like, well, that's kind of a weird choice to make, because the combo one just seems
better, because like
generally applicable. Now this one is super fast and a singular button, so like I get it. At the same time, I'm more concerned about the actual like part of it when it isn't charged, because it feels like kind of just not entirely useful.
Okay, I've got an idea for side S alive.
What's that?
You were saying you don't like gimmicky charge?
This would have been easier if you just
Sorry,
talked.
but do I ever have an idea for you? You know that mechanic in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Fighting Edition SNES? Basically, there's like a meter that fills up at the screen, and when you time your specials when they fill up, they get stronger, and if you do it enough times in a row, you have like permanently better specials for a short period of time.
That sounds like the worst thing ever.
Yep. But I mean, I didn't say it was for side L, I said it was for side S.
Although you're gonna say I didn't say it was a good idea, I just said it was an idea.
It is.
Well, I might.
But I mean, if we're going to make a side S that is literally 2 different characters depending on where you're facing the screen, which might be the most like awful fighting game idea ever.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's just
But I feel
idle,
like
but
we-
significantly stupider.
we could definitely do the fucking funny meter.
Thanks for your time.
This one will probably be my last one.
Okay.
Because I do have school.
I'm just here to hang out.
I'm
Okay.
here to... Yeah, I'm here to find some bugs, and it seems I found a couple. They're right
Yep.
here on the
I'm
screen.
seeing, yeah, damn it. What is that palette? What the fuck?
This is the funny drawing palette.
Oh,
It also kind of looks a little bit like Finn from Adventure Time, if you want to look at it that way. No, he actually doesn't have like a really far range, like, air move, I'll be honest. That isn't like... Oh, well, this sucks for you.
oh
I
my
don't know.
God.
Why am I...
Oh god.
I'm definitely not really that good as combos. Ouch.
Shit. He's got some crazy ass combos though.
Ow, you got DP'd. You got DP'd and you took all that damage.
They gave him a really good DP though.
Yeah, it...
Yeah, I mean, I think it's mostly gonna turn out okay whenever we
I feel very
get it all.
strongly about him having basically a level 3 Craze cancel DP on you. Like, just... kind of just does have that. When it's charged, anyways. And the part that's really scary is that you can't, like, expend it by doing a move. It's just there.
It's just there, yeah. I got baited. I think it's cool though. I think you should be able to do it on whiff at least.
Yeah,
like
just on hit, it's just like, oh my god.
whiff and hit is cool, but block is probably a little much.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, hit I'll have to play with. But it does feel like the fact that all of his lightning moves combo extend is nuts.
Very anticlimactic.
I love that he sounds like Bernie. I just love that. I'd like to imagine this is Bernie's Bug Sona.
That was fun. I literally only played the bug.
He's your new favorite character.
Probably not, but
While he's broken.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, like, I think he... I mean, I don't like charge characters, so making a fun charge character is definitely an applause for me, because I'm not usually a big fan, but I like him a lot. I think he's cool.
Yeah.
I don't really know what his archetype is exactly, other than... I feel like he's kind of actually a really good anti-zoner, honestly. If you know how to play him really well, which I don't, but...
Yeah, I'll have to check him out. Probably
It's
after you
mostly...
make some changes.
He plays really good neutral, and then he kind of also has a neutral skip with his, like, charge back forward punch. Just having really good armor is nice against fireballs.
Yeah. Again, yeah, I think I'll make a lot of small changes basically, but I think the big one will be the DP on block and the double jump. I think I'll just go without it for a little bit.
Hello.
And then
I just want to see what his frame data looks like real quick.
It's pretty good.
Because I'm...
Yeah, he definitely needs a little more, like, a move that should be punished on block. I think, yeah, oh yeah, that was another one, was his dive kick is too fast in recovery.
Oh my god, his strong punch is 0. That's a crime. Or it
That's
says that
weird.
it's 0.
Hmm.
A lot of his frame data, I mean, his frame data seems undone, but that's also because he is undone.
Is his standing light kick -5?
His standing, or his crouching light punch is -7.
Okay, I definitely didn't go over these then. That makes
Yeah, they're not
yeah,
very
these don't
done.
look finished. I got this one in, I'm pretty sure, and that's about it.
Oh my god, the charge? Oh my god, it's -2 without charge, and the charge back forward punch is -2, and then with the actual meter, it's 0.
-2? Oh my god, he's got fucking Balrog dash. Is that plus? That's 0.
Yeah, there's 0. He's a. I do think.
Oh my god.
You have to space it for that, and it has to be powered to be plus, but yeah.
Oh my god, he's +5 on the charge dive kick. He's plus on the charge dive kick. That's
Jesus
illegal.
Christ.
That's a crime. That's why it was so annoying. Because he's plus.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, he definitely should not be plus on them. And then, oh my god, wait. It doesn't even have to be charged. It's just regularly, he's like +1. If you're right there and he does it, he's plus. That should be like -4 or something. That's.
Dive kicks are definitely very weird when you do their numbers. That's for sure. 'Cause I remember
I think it's because the landing state has like no.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That honestly, it just the landing state needs more recovery because he can kind of just almost instantly jump. What else? So yeah, DP. I mean, the DP is normal.
Yeah.
I'll do the fly. Okay, so you have 17 frames at before. So okay, that I don't know. I feel like that seems a little reasonable, but yeah,
I mean,
probably. You have 17 frames to punish it.
That's not a lot of time. That's like, that's nearly peak reaction time. You'd have to know he was doing it. And then he can craze cancel it too.
Yeah, the fact he can 1-bar it is kind of the part that's a bit...
Yeah, there you go. 1-bar CC on your DP.
I also
Well,
want
I
to
mean,
say
yeah, but like, what is that going to get you? It doesn't actually add anything other than.
But it gets you away like way better than
Also,
like.
the craze can eat their inputs. So if
Well,
they
true,
try to
but
punish
that just sucks.
you can straight up eat their inputs and fly away. That's the
One thing
YRC
I will also say is that he can instant overhead a G, which is kind of insane.
What?
Jump at dude. Look at
yeah.
strong kick. Look at strong kick in the air. Like that, you can just jump back strong kick
You
in a
guys
G.
just off it?
Probably. Of course you can. Of course, yeah. That's a lot.
Oh.
Whenever that move has reasonable frame data, it'll probably be a bit better.
So yeah, I guess it's the DP and the other stuff you mentioned. Probably the big stuff. Oh, and I guess his frame data.
Yeah, his very unfinished frame data. Well, no wonder it felt like the dive kick was unpunishable because it was plus. Also, the electric shock move is like -3. I don't know if you care about that, but it is definitely a safe on block reversal.
I mean, considering what else it does, I don't know what else to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like safe on block reversal is fine. It's just I really don't know what the uncharged version is meant to do. You could give it cool juggles, but it's like Goliath already does cool juggles.
This C-Tech seems really strange. I won't lie to you. At least,
the
if
one
he didn't
thing
have his
that's
DP,
just
it
weird.
would make perfect sense. But like, he has a DP, so it makes no sense now.
The part that's just weird to me is that it feels like a special.
Well, I mean, C-Techs
all I have to
basically
really-
are, but yeah. I do.
It just feels like it overlaps with his DP.
It does.
Pretty much what I feel.
Yeah.
A lot of C-Techs like set up something or add a layer of mix-up or like feed into the character-specific gimmick. I feel like you could try to make it somehow feed into his meter gain.
Yeah.
Especially if you end up nerfing like the passive speed of it.
You're right, yeah. What we do is like you would just build it up if you hit it or something.
Yeah, on hit, so it'd give you like a little bit of like a choice where you could either go for more damage or you could try to build your meter faster.
Yeah, I guess you could actually have to like maintain it as opposed to it just kind of just always being there for you.
Yeah, that's probably what makes it so strong in the first place, is just its freedom.
Actually, it would be better if it didn't even consume your charge either, considering
Yeah,
You have a
it
special
could
that would
honestly
do that.
just... It probably doesn't even need to be reversal at that point. You could
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
make
I
it...
mean, you just get rid of the invincibility and make it not.
Yeah, I feel like it should be on block too. It's just
Maybe, yeah.
on block, or just on contact at all, it just builds in some. And I feel like that would be fair. Because then you can make it like, what, like 8 seconds for a full charge instead of what, like the 4 or 5 it is now? Maybe up to like 10 seconds, but then hitting that move will like take a second or two
and
off
you can
of
use the C-Tech
timer.
Yeah.
It is like 5 seconds, jeez.
It is fast, yeah. Like, I just noticed it is really fast.
Yeah, it could probably... I think those changes would make him substantially more fluid. It's like... because I feel like he's a very... Like, okay, I'm just gonna do this. Can you stop me from doing it? Yes or no? But that would make him feel a little bit more fun to fight, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. It was basically just throwing all these ideas into a blender, and then we just had to just actually play them to see how they felt, and it's... It is funny, the only thing I contributed to this move list was the idea of, was the dive kick.
That's funny.
Because I was just like, if he holds up to hover, we could give him a reverse charge motion, that'd be funny. I didn't realize it was going to basically be... It was going to end up being so pivotal.
Well, it's mainly pivotal because it's frame data, I would say.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Yeah, this can definitely stand to get nerfed like crazy.
But I think otherwise he's actually a very fun, like reasonable character, other than just a couple things that are probably a little overtuned, like having such good, like, certain things are just definitely very strong.
Yeah, yeah.
I also did not know that his far strong kick launched. That's really funny.
I didn't know what to do with that one. I I saw the way it looked,
just-
I'm like, well...
It's I mean, it is just a mini version of Wallace's.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, no, it works. Don't really know what you would use it for, but I
Like,
mean...
you should wall bounce when you die or counter.
Oh god.
The first dire normal. I mean, honestly, this could technically be a command normal. You just forward strong kick, and then you just have close strong kick from every range.
That'd be pretty fun. Maybe that's for side S.
Kinda like this combo, he just kinda dances on you.
I never noticed that.
I should say,
What's
like,
a sweep on block?
I would think -6. I tested it out.
Yeah, standard.
Yeah, it's pretty... whatever.
Oh yeah, what's his hitbox crouching? Yeah,
It's pretty, yeah, reasonable. Except Birdie still misses, but you know what, Bernie's just too tall for this world.
Okay, that's not actually that low for a crouch, yeah.
I think that it's still low enough for Bernie and Wallace to miss, though, with their LPs. That's about it. But yeah, definitely him having like a frame 7
Oh my god, that's frame 14.
LP. What's frame 14?
It's crouching heavy punch.
That
Oh
is
yeah,
way
it
too
feels
slow.
It's active for like 7 frames, but yeah.
Yeah, his moves are super active. That's his thing.
Yeah.
I would say, if anything though,
How fast is
Like-
his DP?
Oh my god, that's a light one. 10 on the heavy one.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, whoa. It's like, there's no way that...
That's right, it speeds up when it's powered up.
Frame 6? That's a G speed. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean...
When we make those passive changes, I think it'll be a lot more... It'll make a lot more sense.
Yeah, when the passive and, like, the other nerfs we do, yeah.
Yeah.
because you won't be having it. You won't have it as much, right?
Yeah, yeah. Think about just like having that speed, but then making it to where you can build it faster by using your C-Tech.
Yeah. I was also going to suggest when he's actually crawling forward, his hurt block shrinks, but when he's crouching in place, it's the same.
You think
like,
so?
I think, yeah, because I mean, I think if you're not holding back, you can go under things, but if you are, then you block it. I think that would be okay.
What, so it's just like you can low profile like fireballs?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Sure. That sounds funny.
Because, like, that's like the way it is with Faust in Gear. When I think of, like, Crawl, I feel like it should have that utility, but when he's crouching, you can't, like, down back stuff.
I'm so proud of this, though, if you, like, you could flight cancel that one as well. So if you get the powered version. I actually don't even know if you noticed that, where it's just the Urian one where it just, like, dive kicks whenever you do it on the ground, and it's unpowered, but when it's powered, it has a rising attack.
Yeah, the rising hit.
So you can...
I had noticed because it's very fun to do.
But you can also cancel that so you get the rising hit and then go into flight.
Wait, I think I'm about to... Let's see. I think he can do a combo that, like, gives him, like...
Oh, like the
I
double?
might actually...
Yeah.
No, I think I could get a triple, though.
Oh, God. I know I'd get a double. I don't know if I can get a triple. Does it require Dire?
No, I'm not. I don't even have Dire on right now. I'm just starting off with it, and then I don't know. It's still working on it, but I think it might be possible. Cause okay, you start off with it. You can do 3 reps of like LP, SP, somewhat, and then you do it, and then you craze cancel, and then you do like another whatever reps, and then you do the level 2 super.
Oh, I haven't used the super.
And then
yeah.
you super, and then you do a jump in combo, do another string, and then into it, and then I think that's enough time.
So for the record, if it's like 5 seconds to fill up, if you actually use a power move and then you keep the combo going, it actually doubles the amount of time it takes to charge up. So it actually takes like 10 seconds.
So would you then make it just a uniform 10 seconds even with combo at that point? Or would you make it like higher?
You can make it like 15 seconds while in a combo or something.
Yeah, maybe a little slower, but not half speed.
Not like, yeah, not like 20 seconds.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Because I like the idea of being able to get 2 in one combo. It's just that it's actually
probably
easy.
be like difficult, right?
Yeah. I thought it would be harder, but
you could also route with the C-Tech. It would make the C-Tech really important in longer combos because then you'd want to get it in as much as you can.
Oh yeah.
All right, I want to see. This is gonna be like my few attempts of trying to get it before.
You know, if you wanted to make the C-Tech really interesting, you could also make the amount of static it generates proportional to the length of the combo you're doing. Like a little bit, like, you know, you get a little bit extra. Or you can make it percentile based, so like instead of giving you like 2 extra seconds, it could give you like 25% of whatever the time is or whatever. Like as a fixed rate. So even if you have like the decaying one, you can still get a good chunk of static. Not enough to keep looping it in the combo, but enough to like...
justify ending a combo with it, especially if you just use static.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
That's interesting. Oh, you're shooting.
I'm always a fan of like really nuanced stuff like that.
Oh, for sure.
I just want to see if I can get a lot.
Sidell's passive, you need a new one too, right?
Yeah. So with C-Tech in that one is that he has a like small projectile that like you can turn into a ground trap. So, like, he could place a trap, or he could shoot, like, kind of a dinky projectile. Like, I don't think it'll be very good, but it'll at least be, like, okay, you know?
Why is the holding up part feels kind of weird sometimes, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
So, like, I was thinking, like, so would you still have, like, charged static moves, I guess, in the sense that like you'd want those inside L in some capacity?
Not necessarily. Like, we can, but that doesn't have to be what we do. Like, I'm pretty
You said
open.
it would be a dinky little fireball, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Why don't we make it not a zoning fireball? He shoots it out, and if he does a special move into it, it becomes the charged version.
It's like he hit it with his horn or whatever.
Yes!
Interesting.
It would be really hard to implement in combos unless the orb itself didn't hit, which might be another thing you could do. Or you could have a version of it that's kind of like... Because I'm thinking like Guile V-Skill.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Kind of type beat where you can like... No, obviously, I guess that would mean the static versions of specials would have to be able to... Well, actually, no, because it would take time to start it up, so it would be really hard to loop it in a combo. You'd probably have to...
So Side L is going to have, mostly the same specials. It's going to have the overhead headbutt as a charge move, like I remember you suggested that, which has like a feint version.
Oh, right, like the one where he
does this, but then it'll be like, you know, like that. He really goes in, and then he does an overhead, and then you can feint that as well.
So like he has like the dash punch overhead like Balrog, right?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
And then you can feint that out like your Slayer or some shit.
Yep.
Okay.
And oh god, what else was changed? I guess. I guess he wouldn't have that command normal anymore.
What one?
Yeah, he wouldn't have a standing overhead command normal. But he would have a special version of it. So then he would have a little more, like, Hilo mix-up from across the screen. Considering he has a trap as well, I'm actually curious if maybe we should, like, limit flying to being, like, a side C thing. Maybe make him less flight-oriented inside L.
I was thinking like the double jump could... Well, is the double jump just going to be gone in side C?
No, we can give it to him in side L, basically. But
I was
yeah.
thinking side L would have the double jump and then side C would have the flank.
That would kind of be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if Janice would be okay with that though.
We'll ask her. I mean, honestly, after seeing this, I think she might understand, because I really like the ideas, like the way they've come out on Goliath. It's just that double jumping enables him to do things that he really shouldn't be able to do. So I don't
He's
think
not really meant to be a nimble character, from what I can tell.
Well, I think, honestly, like, the flight thing is, like, I predicted earlier on that it would actually be a really important part of his kit, and I think that's fine, just because, like, he's kind of a guy who flies around in a weird way, even though he's kind of a heavy dude, but, like, I think that's fine. It's just that, like, it just, with the double jump, it allows him to do it way too effectively. Like, it allows him to be way too annoying with it.
Yeah, it's overbearing to deal with, especially when you've got a dive kick.
Yeah.
And, like... And the hover is very versatile. So it's like, it's just excessive, is what you're getting at, right? Like, it's just too much, right? So
Yeah, yeah. So I'm thinking, like, honestly, that split would actually really work out. Just because, like, he wouldn't lose all of his mobility, but he would still be much more grounded inside L. Which I think is fine, just because he would have better ground options anyway, with his trap, and his projectile, and his overhead
yeah.
punch. And that might just work for him, honestly. Because I think, like, he has a solid kit outside of all his flying stuff. It's just, his stuff is also really good.
I also think the lack of a double jump with the flight would make doing the flight a lot easier.
Yeah, it could actually change the input as well. So
because I was like, when you had a double jump in the flight, I was like, that is gonna feel like shit in some ways. Because if you want to just jump and then correct it, it's like, oh well, you're gonna double jump.
I've been okay with it, but yeah, it's not the way I wanted it to be.
Yeah, no, it would feel much better if it was just tap up again.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it should be like enable, like you tap up to enable it, and then you press down to disable it. That would make way more sense.
Yeah. Just 'cause, like attaching it to a double jump as well. If you're not going to use a button to activate it, makes it really rock.
That's actually way worse now. Used to be better, but yeah. I think we have a strong case for, like, a way to make this character work without, like, removing the ideas completely, just, like, separating them between sides.
Yeah, no, it's not as much as, it's not as big of an overhaul as, like, Bernie or Isabella, I think, got a watch.
Yeah, yeah. So...
It's not quite like Isabella levels of, hey, what the hell?
In fairness, I do think a lot of characters have turned out not exactly as they've been written, but, like, I think we've always had very good justification for actually doing that, so...
Oh yeah, we just kind of end up changing things, and then it turns out... Because those character design docs, to me, are not meant to be followed one-to-one, they're just an outline.
Yeah, yeah, because it was like, the original one was just like, this move was always a reversal, and then powering it up would just give it a bigger hitbox, which... Like, it's not innately a bad idea, it's just that he doesn't need this kit. Not when he has this. What?
No. Or I was gonna suggest, like, changing, like, the layout of some specials inside of, but I think the idea is that his special moves are pretty similar, right?
I think, honestly, Saito would probably lose the dive kick.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Maybe, like, both versions, the ground and the jumping one. But then
I was just thinking the invincible version of that electrical burst could be inside of.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
At the very least, I wanted to make that a super in one of the sides, because,
that would work, actually.
reminds me a lot of Zombie Kanji, so I wanted to do that super again. Unfortunately, I don't think we can have Goliath saying cocksucker.
Who's voicing him?
Oh, Saber.
She would say that. I mean, I'm definitely gonna say the P is stored in the balls and the evil Sherm voice in the recording tape. When I do the updated one. I will literally say that, the evil Sherm voice.
He's just trying over there.
It's... I don't know what it is, but, like, the input is, like... For activating
What is
light,
that on
like...
block, the 4 LP?
It's bad? Yeah.
It's, like, minus 13. It's
Yes.
God.
very
So,
undone.
But
I mean, to be fair, I think it should be bad if you're not canceling it.
yeah,
I
it's
don't
command
think it should be
normals.
minus 13.
I think that's fine. You have 500 years to hit your... If you're not confirming that, you're asleep. You're
Yeah, pretty
literally
much.
asleep. Like, look at how long you have. Look at that. That is like nearly 2 seconds.
You could charge
like-
2 charge moves in the time that this thing has.
Yeah, like that normal is fucking crazy good. Like, I think it hurts the scaling of the combo really bad actually because of how many hits it has if you do it early. But I think that's the balancing factor because then you would use SP instead, which is a bit harder to confirm.
Yeah, yeah. Nice thing.
Does it have a fast version when you command normal Gatling into it actually, the overhead?
Nope.
Okay.
That was deliberate, and I can't quite recall
Yeah.
why. Oh,
Charge. Is that what it's in?
oh, yeah, yeah. And also because you actually get a nice floor bounce on this one, if you hit it up high enough. Which is kind of difficult, but you can do it. Yeah, there we go. Just,
Well, yeah, that works out, I think.
I think, yeah, we've got a lot of good construction criticism for this guy.
But yeah, no, the Power Rangers meter for Cyrus.
Nope.
Oh. I don't know what to do for Cyrus. I still have nothing.
That's the thing, that we just have so much time to work on that it doesn't matter, but...
I know inside S you have to make the dia counter effect for his overhead ace stagger. If it's not already.
I think it's
Like, what is it
crumple.
on grounded hit if you hit the overhead?
That's it.
I think it's crumple.
Yeah, it's stagger inside S.
Alright, I don't think I can do 3. I don't think it's gonna work.
He just needs the Zavok palette.
Oh my god.
That should be his side S, to be honest.
It's just Zavok?
Turns into Wait, is that actually the Zavok palette?
This is about as close as he's got right now.
It actually looks a lot like it, though.
That's not really hard, to be fair. I mean, what the fuck does Zavok look like other than red?
And black. It's the exact colors. No, it's Zavok, bro.
Wait, are you?
Wait, what the fuck is that?
It's actually, hold on.
It's not finished.
That's just very oddly specific, but you're -1 on the charged SP1 if you don't fly cancel it. You're just a slightly unsafe on hit for some. Why? Or is it just bugging out? It was just, it must have been bugging out.
Okay, yeah, because it was going up and then suddenly it said -1.
Why
Hey.
is it random?
That's weird. I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay. That's
That is
interesting.
very strange. Because yeah, you actually hit the ground first, so it makes sense.
Also, I think it's funny that like everything he has is +4, but he can't link off of any of it because he has slow normals.
Yeah.
Yup. Ligma balls. Ass buttons. Turns the speed anyways. But the reach and the active frames are... Well, the reach is
I mean,
alright.
okay, seriously, this button, like, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm gonna turn on hitboxes and just, like, look at this, and, or...
The anti-air hitbox is
Look,
insane, yeah.
look at this.
I don't know if that should hit that high.
That's, yeah, that's
No, that's
completely
definitely that's just getting
unavoidable.
removed.
Oh,
It's
you're
like,
getting rid of it? Yeah, I don't think it should anti-air.
It's just going to hit in front of him because it's he doesn't need that
it's like,
button.
oh man,
Okay, you
I'm
probably have to make it a little faster.
gonna jump in.
Because, like,
What?
my thoughts are, if you make the 2 SP faster to anti-air, and then you make the stand SP a little... Because it's not very
Oh.
big in terms of horizontal reach, right?
Uh,
Like, if you do it grounded, right? If you're going for the grounded hit...
This?
No, Cal, go forward. Like, your stand SP, like when they're right next to you. It's 11, right? If you do the heavy kick, what is that from afar?
From afar, it's 15.
Yeah, it goes, okay. So I guess you
And
could
this
leave it at
is-
11.
no, I
But
think
it-
it's fine. It's just it needs to not have that much anti-air.
Yeah, I think this move is fine. It's really good because you can just buffer this right after it, or this right after it. Because, like, if I'm doing this in neutral, I can just... And then whenever I get a hit... Oh, man! And that's why it was kind of broken, like, earlier, because I was just doing this, which is really... Like, this is the wall as a button.
Yeah, we established that Goliath is Jigglypuff.
Yeah, this is my back here.
Goliath is a wall of death.
Oh yeah, what are his throws gonna be?
Oh, you can see some of the animations. I really like this one. He just picks him up and starts punching with his little arms.
That, actually, the Verdi air throw is pretty funny.
The grounded throw is actually good. Is the grounded forward throw done?
No.
No, because he's gonna, like, punch you a bunch with the tiny arm.
Yeah.
Well, he just kind of like stuff.
Yeah, these are just Bernie's throws.
You mean Goliath?
I like his taunt.
Oh, can you hold it? Yeah.
Of
Can you
course.
hold every taunt in this game?
Yes.
You know what you should be able to do? You should be able to hold the taunt at 2 different parts, when his leg is up and when it's down. So like you can delay the stomp.
If you
And
delay it,
if
okay,
you
wait,
charge
no.
the
If you
song-
delay it enough, it should be a slide head.
It's
Yeah,
slide head, yeah.
we've literally had the same idea.
No damage, just knocks down.
Yeah, it's just a knockdown that hits full screen. That would be amazing. Actually, no, wait, please make this a move inside us. I'm begging you.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
you could.
I
Okay,
want
write
this
that
to
down.
be a move so bad.
Write that down.
Oh my god.
Slide head.
We can make side S. Like, you know how like each side has like like an interesting mobility trait.
Can I just quickly point out how much I fucking hate that the sliding move is hammer fall and the falling move is slide head?
Yep.
Fucking insufferable. Guilty here.
Well, I mean, he doesn't hit you with his head with hammer fall, at the very least.
I mean, you know, it's fair.
If they called that slide head and he just punched you, it looked really weird. That'd be like a River City Ransom scroll or some shit, like mock circus, and you just like roll into a ball. It's like that sounded really exciting in the store. But yeah, no, inside, you know, like side C and side L, they've got like these mobility things, like the double jump or the flight.
Uh-huh.
Well, inside S he has neither, but you have slide head.
Oh my god. Just make him Tyrant, or Potemkin.
Yeah, make
would-
him slow as balls. He's just slow.
I would genuinely love for this to be like a move. I think that would be hilarious.
It would.
God, we're going to give him a fucking command throw. He's going to have Podbuster.
Well,
Okay, but okay, no, I
didn't
really
say that.
think instead of having Pop Buster, he should just have Heavenly Potemkin Buster.
I do actually want to have more like an anti-air grab super, although I think Necros has one. Let me check.
I feel like as a gimmick though, it wouldn't be bad for him to have one on the
Yeah.
side S.
Yeah, but
Because
you don't
also
have to
it
give
makes
the
it a
command
reference
grab.
without having to be like, oh, I have a command grab too.
We don't have to give him a command grab, yeah. We could give him that.
I mean, I would love for him to have a command grab, but reasonably he shouldn't.
We've
Yeah,
already talked
no,
about
I
this,
mean-
yeah.
Yeah, there's like a point where when you keep doing it, it stops getting exciting.
No, I think we have enough now. Where like all the characters that have one that were already planned, like those are fine, but we don't need to add any more.
Yeah.
Reasonably. I mean, I could point to like half the cast and be like, yeah, this character has a command grab.
You're not even wrong.
I had an
It's
interesting
funny.
idea. I wanted to run this by you, T. I think the next character after Necros is Emmy. I wanted her side S to be a zoner, and I was thinking like Bishamon's like charge moves, because she is a charger. So I was thinking like the
I have
Bishamon like
no idea.
it was
what
like
these have, but-
okay basically like sword slashes that are just really fucking long, like mid screen basically, but they're
Yeah.
like they're charge moves. So it's like kind of pseudo zoning in a way, and then like some idea for like a projectile. I don't know. I just want to do more zoners, or at least try it.
Yeah.
So I think that would be.
We could go for like a sort of Hakumen Sam Show type character that isn't Isabel. Is what you're getting at? Like,
Yeah. Pretty much.
Because like Hakumen has like that thing where he can cut projectiles on the screen and turn them into like things that absorb other projectiles.
Yeah, the anti-zoning bubble.
It's really neat. Yeah, and the cool thing about it is that if another projectile hits it, it refreshes the timer.
Yeah, Hakumen is
He's
very
cool as
funny in
shit.
that game.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of really interesting ideas in that game. But like that type of zoner where it's just like really big buttons, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, there's not. All we have is Isabella for like an actual like button zoner, which she's not really a zoner. She just kind of like
She's
harasses,
a mid-range character, yeah.
Yeah.
more like akin to like Yuzu or like Johnny or something. It's not really like necessarily zoning.
Oh my god, give her Johnny's dash, make it that fast.
For Miss Honor,
that's
why
the
not?
dash.
Just
I've heard people call that rollback.
I just do think that we should try to maybe try to come up with some like zoning sides, because we don't have a lot of zoners in the roster
Yeah,
in
agreeable.
general. So I'm like trying to basically.
Maybe Sidel Goliath could be that, to be honest.
I mean, I think him being a trap-based character at least like gives him partially zoning.
It does make the charging forward moves really weird, because if he wants to trap you, he wouldn't want to approach, right?
Right, yeah. It'd be a
Not,
action situation.
if you want to build on that in like a serious way and not have it just be like an added gimmick, you might have to like completely sort of rethink that.
Yeah, I mean, he could be kind of like, almost like, I mean, I don't know how the traps exactly work,
Yeah, I'm
but
not
you
sure
could
what
have
they
him
really
essentially
mean by
try to...
that.
I feel like you can almost make him like a lockdown character, kind of akin to like Carmine or something, where he's trying to put you in between his trap and himself. And he kind of, once he has the trap up, he's trying to rush you down so he can be in a more advantageous position. That would be like the only way that the charge moves would make sense in my head, at least.
Yeah, I'd have to see what you mean, how it works.
We'll see. I don't know if Goliath is the best fit for that, just based on the rest of his moves. Very weird, but...
Yeah.
He's hard. I know Side S is definitely gonna be funny now that we've already written down 2 things for it. It's gonna be plotting and slow, but it's really hard, I guess.
See, anti-air just gonna be this. He just leaps up and then fucking... You're just like underneath him as he stomps down.
He's got like that butt slam, right? That super that he's got? You could have him throw you down and then butt slam you.
Oh my god, yeah.
For the anthem. I think that would work, right? Oh my god. Oh, see, I'm so sad we can't give him command grabs. Because we could definitely give him Honda's Oicho throw with that. But it's like, no, we can't.
Yeah, that actually literally is the exact...
He would literally be Oicho throw, but we can't because we're Pain. Just take it off CC, he doesn't need it.
Just start removing command grabs. I don't know what, like, the thing is that's the weirdest about fighting games is that it feels like command grab is the de facto option to just make a character better. It's like, okay, this character needs a move, what do we do? Command grab.
I mean, yeah, because it's unblockable and you can't tech.
It's just kind of funny. It feels like it happens a lot.
If you wanted to keep that Oicho throw reference intact, you could just totally make his forward throw that inside of. You know, there's no harm in different animation. But it totally looks like he's doing the Honda butt throw, right? Like,
yeah.
I wanted to make this a special somehow.
I feel like that would work as a special, but the problem is that he doesn't have any other. You would need another air normal, I guess.
Are we gonna give him Honda's sumo slam instead of his DP? Is that what you're telling me?
I feel like that would actually work really well, because, I mean, you could reuse the up fly and then the slam.
Yeah, we could give him sumo slam.
Like, that would be his new reversal.
No, but yeah, I guess.
I mean, that is how it works in, like, SG and stuff.
Well, kind of. It's more like an anti, like, instead of approach option.
Well, it's like projectile invul at the beginning or whatever,
you do
right?
the butt slam. Super. Yeah, no, that straight up looks like sumo slam.
Yeah.
Just have, yeah, that be just the reversal or whatever. That would be funny.
Just go all sumo for side S. It's side sumo.
You know what? Yeah.
I feel like it makes sense.
That would be really cool. So he's like, oh man, I think Janice might actually really like that idea. Where like he's meant to aggressively push you into the corner and then like you don't.
And then you die. But also it's kind of. It's weird to have a sumo that doesn't grapple you, but...
He'd have to have a grapple if he did that.
Yeah,
just like...
it can't be a full sumo thing. Like, he just can't have a command
grab. We don't need to make it a command grab. We can make it like
a kind of hit grab. You can make a hit grab.
I was gonna say like a follow-up to a move on hit where he like grabs you.
Oh, yeah.
Bunch of slaps and then grabs you. It's literally... it's, oh my god, please... 100-hand slap.
No.
Yes.
No.
I mean, he's got 4 hands. He could definitely.
Oh my god, that's true. Oh god.
He would have 400-hand slap.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming together. You know how you said that when we put this character together, we were gonna come up with side S like nearly instantly.
Yeah, just
You were
that's all
not
it takes
wrong.
is you just have to actually play as them, and then suddenly something comes up.
Yeah, you look at the animations, you get the whole picture in one, and yeah, no, he's Honda.
I want this as a
Oh,
ground
that's
special, like just like all it does is just really push your opponent like way the fuck out to get
Yeah,
them in the
you've
corner.
got like the palm, yeah.
That would be fun. I mean, you could honestly make that a side
Hey, are you
L
writing
thing.
this down? I hope you are.
I mean, it's in the video, so.
I feel like that could actually, if you want to go through with some sort of like mid-range thing more for side L, you could have that be like push him outwards or something.
Oh,
Make
maybe.
it no-
Yeah.
make
It's
no
hard
type
to-
projectiles.
I mean, I feel like Goliath's like playstyle is kind of weird. It's kind of like
It's funny because he's just kind of Balrog and Urian, who already is a
somewhat.
little Balroggy, but like, then he just. It's this weird
But
thing
then
where
he
like
starts
you
hitting
take two
you and
things
die.
and combine them together and they suddenly become completely different. It is
Yeah,
so strange.
I would say he's pretty like mid-range aggressive in some ways, but like he kind of like pokes at you and then gets a hit and then he starts pressuring you. But then also sometimes he'll just cape you out. So it's like his playstyle is very almost Baxter-esque, Baxter adjacent, where it's
But
like
yeah, I think side S should definitely be the suit. That is. Oh, and it makes sense too, cause like he'd be like the rhinoceros beetle, even though he's not a rhino. Actually, is he what kind of beetle is he? He's a stag, right?
European rhinoceros beetle or some shit.
Okay, well then he is. Okay, so they're known for like doing stuff like that.
yeah, flinging people.
Yeah.
Like
across.
they tend to do that. So like this is like the most accurate.
I do think he should have like a hit grab, because I feel like that would be the best way to do it without just giving him a command grab.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
he
sure.
definitely. He's just under hand slap. He's gonna have hands. He's gonna slap the fuck out of you. It doesn't have to be like a mash move. I know I'm not particularly fond of them.
Yeah,
Oh
same.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of mash moves.
We obviously don't have to make it, you know, as wild as it is in SF5 where it's like plus. Like it can just be like good on hit. Like if you confirm into it on hit, you're at plus frames, or you can do that hit grab throw follow up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you
Yeah,
can like
I think
you
it
can
would
let
be
it
kind
rock
of
and then-
interesting if he like could like combo into his hit grab, like he could have like chains almost.
It'd be funny if he had grab chains.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of thinking grab chains would be interesting.
There's probably a character in the future that will have that, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
leave that.
Yeah, on the table.
Sumo slam. Oh my god, can Janus sprite like the sprite of him where he's doing his horn forward, but like in the air so he can have the headbutt?
Oh Jesus.
Like air charge.
No, like Honda headbutt.
It doesn't literally need to be Honda.
No, I know. Now I would assume then though that he probably wouldn't have the dashing forward horn at that point.
No, he would be.
Would he even be a charge character? Well, I guess down up charge for Sumo slam.
They could probably be partially charged.
Yeah, he'd be like
Yeah,
a
I
high
probably
prop
have-
like Wallace.
Yeah.
I do think though that there needs to be at least one side that turns a regular motion character to
There
a
is.
charge character.
there is.
Okay. Tyrant is planned to do that.
Okay,
Turn
because
does
I
it the
feel
other
like
way around, which is really
it's
funny.
yeah, we do that on every charge character. Every charge character has one variant that like takes away part of their charge moves or fully.
Yeah. So we planned on basically doing Isabella's thing again, which is funny because they're both boss characters. But instead of it's like all of his follow-ups are like they're standalone specials, but they're also charge moves.
That's fun.
So yeah. I think we also wrote down another idea for him as well.
I think a Goliath has a bright future.
Yeah, the side
As
S,
a funny-
side
as
S
a funny
actually
bug.
sounds like it's gonna happen. Because I was like, I have no fucking idea what to suggest for this. Because like the common question that would come is, "Hey, do you have anything?" And I'm like, "No," because I have not seen any gameplay. I have no idea what to like.
Yeah.
Because like the point of side S is that it's supposed to be a twist of some kind. So it's like, well, I don't.
Yeah, just take away all his mobility. That's the twist.
Well, I mean, yes. But then well, he needs to do passive at that point.
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll come up with something.
I feel like the chain throws itself could almost be passive. If
Well, he's not gonna have
or-
those.
no,
Yeah,
sorry,
we're
more
not.
like chaining into the throws, more what I mean. Like special. I mean, if you wanted to do like, if hand slap was a special.
Well,
I mean, I don't think that's like a passive. That's just like a follow.
yeah, that'll just be a thing for that special because like the idea of chaining and throws is already done by Justicia. So
I mean, also every character can combo in the command grab with this kid.
Well, yeah, but not out of like a special.
The Craze cancel they can.
no, we'll
That's
come
cinematic,
up with
so-
something. We just have to stick.
Yeah.
with it a little bit.
Yeah, it's one of those weird things. Like, unless you want to make his static meter fill up really slowly, but as it fills up, he gets faster.
Oh my god.
So it's just like
He
Robo.
builds speed over 24 days like the Mario 64 task. His stance is very animated. But yeah, no, it definitely we have to think of a passive. But I think like when all you have left to think of is a passive, you're at a good spot.
Yeah, basically.
Cause that shit is always like superficial fluff usually, or like
Well, not
moderately-
necessarily. Like I think you could
minor
also.
to moderately important. But like I've never considered a passive to be like
The character is either like the passive is either like character defining or it's fluff. That's pretty much
Yeah.
what it is. Like it's either or really.
It's mostly to fill in a character's gimmick for the most part.
Pretty much.
I mean, Wallace without his passive would be very bad. Probably. Like, his
Yeah.
passive is armor, so
Yeah.
that would be a little rough. I feel like you could do something interesting with the meter. I feel like that side like the S side particularly should have like a lot more armor,
Oh yeah, yeah.
realistically. Because obviously it's gonna be like a slower process getting in, so...
So I guess ideally what we're working for is like something between Honda and Potemkin. If we're having the ground slam and the anti-air super and the
I suppose somewhat, because
Yeah.
it's like, it's just slower for him to get in, because he can't just rush at you.
yeah, he'll be
my
slow.
God, we're gonna make Hammer fall with the headbutt. I mean, if we're drawing up a feint version of it, you could definitely just use that for Hammer fall break.
yeah, yeah. I mean, he has us right, so yeah.
Then we can call that like. We can call that one slide head, and we can call the ground stomp hammer fall. Because he's actually hitting you with his head, so it could be called slide head, you know?
It's a bit tongue-in-cheek.
Slide hammer and head fall.
Fall head.
Fall head.
Or you have like grind head and like mallet drop.
You know, did we get Goliath stage once?
Once. We got the red version, maybe.
Yo, is this Barney?
Actually, just
Yeah, Barney with the red eyes, by the way.
Is that Barney though?
no.
But listen, I can't help but notice the colors line up.
I'm pretty sure
Really?
Barney doesn't he have like a yellow stomach?
I think it's green.
Yeah, but look at the color.
Yeah, that's like a dark gray.
Yeah, but that is not even... Yeah, he has a green...
T, are you
Belly.
colorblind?
No.
That's... Also, his back is very gray.
Look, I saw purple and I'm making it Barney, alright?
Also, Barney is magenta, basically. I wouldn't even call him
I
purple.
mean, it could be my laptop
Stretching it.
screen not having the best color display. And also
Also,
because my displays go on to red light in the evening, so I don't strain my eyes.
Fair.
I may
I'll
be...
be honest, Barney is far more terrifying than I remember. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, he's very violent.
Like, why does he look so scary? Anyways, I should probably go get some sleep.
I should, yeah. Give me Oh yeah, it's 1 in the morning.